Hey everybody, this video is intended to show you how to use the Optionmill software. And to get in, we're going to go in from here, but normally what you would do is you would type in your URL of your company and then Optionmill and then enter, and it will take you to the user login. Pick your company from the pull down. In this case we're going to pick the demo company. And you type in your name, which I've already got stated in here, Robert Holbrook Smith, and submit. Once you submit, that takes you into our opening menu. In the upper left hand corner you have Welcome, Robert Smith, Optionmill Software, and a log out. If you click the log out, it will simply log you out, take you back here. And we're just going to pop back in, just pretty quick. Down in the next row you have a bunch of tabs. Each one of these tabs has menu items underneath it with various options that they'll do. The first one is accounts payable. Then you have accounts receivable, human resources, inventory, manufacturing, purchasing, reports, sales, service, generic information, and system manager. We're not going to mess with the system manager until way later in the training, and you have to be an administrator to use it. Each one of these tabs, again, has a bunch of menu items under it, and we're just going to pop over here real quick to the inventory, and you'll notice that under file maintenance there's a bunch of inventory items. We're going to click on item master, and that will start introducing us to the software. Upper left hand corner, company name. Then you have the software name. You have a series of menus up here. Print, which will have anything that you're going to print. Tools will have your preferences, and then you have help. File at this time doesn't do anything. Your next row is your buttons, your control buttons. The first one being add record, the second one being save record, the third one being delete record. The next one being move previous or move first record, so I'll take you to first record. Then you have a move previous, move next, and move last. Then you have an index pull down. Now this index pull, the reason I didn't show you anything with these, with the move, is because in the index pull down, that changes how you're going to move. So right now it's set to item key, so if I click move next, it's going to take me to the next item key. If I move first, it's going to take me to first. If I move previous from the first, it will take me to the last. If I move next from the last, it will take me to the first. If I change the index to description, now it's going to sort by description, so it's going to go through blowers. Okay, so that works pretty simple. Some of them will have more options than others. So I'm going to click back on item to move back to the first record. The add record, save record, and delete record buttons are not activated at this time. And the reason they're not is because there's nothing to add, there's nothing to save, and you didn't tell you want to delete. First one we're going to talk about is the delete. And delete, if you hit F4, it comes on. If you click it, then it's going to ask you to confirm. We don't want you accidentally deleting records, so it makes it a little more difficult. Okay. Now, if I go to change the item key, which is unique, there can only be one part number per record. If I go to change that, as soon as I change it by putting a space in, the add record button comes on, and the green button turns to red. Okay, that tells it I'm adding a new record. This is really the same as cloning a record. So I'm not going to do that at time, so I'm going to backspace, and as soon as I backspace and put it back the way it was, it knows the record hasn't changed. Add button goes off, red goes to green. If I come down here to this, and I come over and I put a space there. As soon as I do that, this is not a unique field, so it goes, now it activates the change button, and again the green goes to red. If I click save, it will save it and everything goes away, it goes back to normal. Okay, so that's about it for the button bar. The next row is information and lookup. This tells you, in this case, the record, the part number, the description, the location that you're currently in, the quantity on hand, and the price. This will be your standard cost. As I move through the records, it changes with the record. As I move through the tabs, it does not change. So no matter what tab you're on, as you can see, this tab doesn't tell you what part you're on. So you can look up here and you know what part it is. Okay, so we come back here, and let's talk about shortcut keys. Shortcut keys are keys that will function in every program within the software the same. F1 key is always help. The F2 key will clear all the data from the screen. So if I hit F2, everything goes away. And not only on that screen, but on pretty much all screens go blank. Okay? I'll go back and move first, pull that record back up. F3 will override the change system, and if you click F3, the add and change buttons both come on. Just use that if you absolutely need to. Do not change part numbers. There's a way to do that. If you need to change a part number, that's covered in a much later lesson. Okay, F4, as we talked about before, enables the delete button. F8 will look up a record. So in this case, if I type in N-TR and I hit F8, it's going to look up travel, which is the first N-TR part number that exists. As you can see here, N-test comes before N-travel. Okay, we have control arrow right, which is the same as move next. Which is the same as move next. Control arrow left is the same as move previous. Enter will move us to the next record, or the next data input field. And when we get to the bottom, it takes us to the top. If we have made a change, let's just make a quick, put a space in there, which means if we made a change, when we get to the bottom, it's going to ask us if we want to change the record. It defaults to OK. If you hit enter, it changes the record. Arrow down doesn't do anything. Arrow up is the opposite of enter. Tab is the same as enter. Arrow right, when you're in a data field, arrow right, arrows you right, arrow left takes you left, except when you get to the end of the data entry, arrow left then becomes an arrow up and takes you to the previous record. Control Z is the same as a double click, which we will go over in a little bit later. Well, we'll go over that, I guess we'll go over that now. Okay, double click. If I'm on a field and I want to look up data from another file, not from this file, but from another file, like I want to look up the item type, I'll set an item type and I will double click. And it says I have 3 different item types. I've got non-stock, overhead. If I double click non-stock, it comes back. I'm still on entertainment travel. Okay. I've just changed that field And now that I've changed that field, I get a save, and I get red. So what I'm going to do is that was actually overhead. So when I change that back to overhead, it goes back. Everything goes up. So that's how that works. If it's a special type of a field, like a date field, and I double click, I'm going to get a calendar that comes up. And double clicking generally will work the same in all of these files. Here it will work the same. It will look up a vendor. The only place that it varies is there are some very specific things, like over here if I double click on an order number and take me to that order. Okay, then we've got the single click. If I want to look up a part, not just a reference or piece of information, I want to look up the entire part, I will click here, single. That will take me into another lookup window where I'm looking for various information. I'm looking for parts now. I just click on car rental and it'll bring up car rental and all the information about the car rental. And that's it for training module 1. Training module 2 is going to go into a little bit more details on how to navigate the menus and how to navigate the grids and how to navigate this type of a file with a lookup file within a file. So for now, that's it. Thanks for listening, and have a good day.